Hi, my name is Miranda Harris.
And I am Eric Harris.
He's my husband. We've been married for almost 9 years, and I would like to share today a part of my testimony and story. My husband and I have been married for almost 9 years, and we have a healthy 7-year-old boy. We have wanted to always expand our family, and we have tried for many years with little success. On December 22nd of 2009, I got the worst call of my life. I got a phone call saying that my father had been diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. In January, that very next year, we found out we were expecting. Much to our surprise, because we have tried for so long and prayers answered, we found out we were not only expecting one baby, but expecting two. It brought my father just an immense amount of joy. He now had a new reason to fight. He was fighting this cancer for his 3 children, but now he had 2 new grandbabies to fight for. This was just answered prayers all the way around. Several months into the pregnancy, we realized that one twin died. They were identical twin boys, and then a week later, the other baby passed as well. I delivered the twins on April 1st of 2010. I was devastated. I was so hurt. I was so angry. I was mad at God. My father is going through this cancer. It's not looking well. The doctors aren't giving us positive news. They've pretty much given up on him. Hospice was the next thing to set in, and you've now taken 2 babies that I've prayed for so long. I felt such a connection to these babies. We got to see them so much, and I watched them interact and play in the womb, and I was just so angry and mad that God could take away these 2 precious new lives that He'd given me. That following September, my father was going downhill. Hospice had already set in. We found out we were expecting again. After going to a couple doctor's appointments and going to actually hear the baby's heartbeat for the first time, the baby did not have a heartbeat. We had now lost 3 babies in the course of 12 months. And a month after that, my father passed on November 16th of 2010. That was absolutely the worst year of my life. I was so angry with God and so mad, and I didn't understand how He would allow me to suffer so much pain and so much heartache. I met with Pastor Greg, my husband and I, several months after, and he prayed with us, and I finally had a little bit of peace. He told me something I'll never forget. He said, "Miranda, God had a plan for your babies. Through your all's love, He gave you this life, and He had a plan and a purpose as to why He took it." Upon leaving the meeting with Pastor Greg, I realized that God gave me those babies, and my dad had grandbabies to meet Him when He went to heaven, and I finally had a peace upon me. I was still hurt, and obviously it was still painful losing my father and losing my twins, but I had this peace come over me, and I finally started to change the way I prayed. Instead of praying and asking why, I prayed, "God, I trust in your plan and purpose." 3 months after my father passed, we found out we were expecting again. The whole day, upon going to my doctor's visit, I had what I call a daddy day. Whether it was the cologne the man in the store had on, or the way the office was decorated, right down to the doctor's shirt, I could just feel the presence of my dad around me that day. We found out that day we were expecting twins again, and they both had heartbeats. The doctor seemed very positive about this, and this peace came upon me. Instead of being worried that something was going to happen or that God may take these babies, I knew in my heart that whatever plan He had for them, it was the perfect plan. On September 29th of 2011, I delivered Maxwell Paul, after my father, and Maya Faith. Their names mean so much to me. I kept the faith. It was as small as a mustard seed, but I did keep it. And I hold strong and know that God had a great plan for my babies that I'll meet in heaven one day, and He had a wonderful, amazing plan for my father.